number of rows and columns. Yes, regarding matrices, we are having certain number of rows and columns. So matrix is a set of m into n element. What is matrix? Matrix is a set of m into n elements arranged in a rectangular array of m rows and n columns. It is called as a matrix of order m by n, and we can write it as m star n or m cross n. So I am having this matrix. Yes, I am having this matrix which contains m rows and n columns. Yes, it contains m rows and n columns here. So what I can observe here in this matrix with m rows and n columns, element at one place, all of us know that this matrix is denoted by capital letter, capital alphabet. So we are having matrix is denoted by capital alphabet A to Z, any alphabet we can have. Yes, but these elements are denoted by small alphabets. So whenever I'm having element in first row, first column, it is denoted by A11. Element in first row, second column, it is denoted by A12, A13, and so on. So whenever I'm having element in third row, third column, I'm just denoting it by A33. Like that way, we are having matrices there. So matrix is contains with rows and columns. Yes. So I want to ask you, when I can have a rectangular matrix, when I'm finding a rectangular matrix, please unmute. When you will going to unmute, you will going to tell me your division name and you have to answer. Yes. So whenever I'm having certain matrix, when I can call certain matrix to be rectangular, please unmute. Yes, some number of columns. So I don't know who are you, girl? Who? Dhanashri. Which division you belong, Dhanashri? A division. Okay. Biomedical. Okay, okay. So she is saying number of rows are greater than or number of columns are greater than. Dhanashri. Okay, number of columns are greater than number of rows. But if I'm going to say number of rows are greater than number of columns, then yes. Okay. So like that way. Any now Dhanashri, mute yourself. Any other student? Any other student? When I'm calling certain matrix to be rectangular matrix, yes. Unmute student. When I'm calling certain matrix is rectangular matrix.
Ma'am, when the number of columns are not equal to number of rows,
Okay,
the
two
matrix is
girls.
called
Okay.
rectangular matrix.
I don't know somebody is talking, but two girls are talking and they are giving me nice answer. Please mute yourself. So like that way this I was expecting. So whenever I'm having number of rows are not equal to number of columns, at that time I'm just getting that matrix is rectangular matrix. And we know that whenever I'm having number of rows are equal to number of columns, I'm calling that as a square matrix here. Yes, let us go further. Let us go further here. We are just today we are just revising the things. Is what I'm having. I am having row matrix, I'm having column matrix. So when I'm calling the matrix to be row matrix, see, for this matrix I'm having only one row, I may have infinite number of columns. For column matrix, whenever I'm having only one column, I may have infinite number of rows. So like that way, I'm having row matrix, I'm having column matrix. Yes. So one thing I want to know now, when I'm just calling given matrix is diagonal matrix, when I am calling given matrix to be diagonal matrix, what is mean by diagonal matrix, students? What is mean by diagonal matrix? Yes, non-diagonal element for square matrix. Okay. For square matrix, non-diagonal, all non-diagonal elements are 0. I am calling that matrix is diagonal matrix here. So may I have identity matrix is diagonal matrix?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, identity matrix is diagonal matrix. So what is the order of I3 matrix? What is order of I3 matrix, students? Whenever I'm having certain matrix, I'm calling that as I3 matrix. So what is order of I3 matrix, students? Yes.
3 into 3.
Yes, 3 by 3 matrix. I3 matrix, identity matrix of order 3 by 3, I'm having that is diagonal matrix of order 3 by 3, where I'm having all diagonal entries are 1. Let us go further. Yes. So now I'm having 0 matrix or null matrix. Yes. So whenever a matrix having all elements as 0 are called as 0 or null matrix. Diagonal matrix where I'm having all non-diagonal entries should be compulsory 0. Diagonal entries may be 0 or non-zero. Unit or identity matrix, right now only we were looked for identity matrix. I may have, this is I3 matrix, I may have I2, I3, I4 and so on. Diagonal matrix where I'm having all diagonal entries are 1, I'm calling that as identity matrix. Yes. So next matrix is scalar matrix. Yes. When I'm calling certain matrix to be scalar matrix, see, for a scalar matrix, it is a diagonal matrix, but all diagonal entries should be equal. Yes, all diagonal entries should be equal. It may be 4, 4, 4, it may be 1, 1, 1, it may be negative number, it may be positive number, it may be fraction, but diagonal entries should be same. So that I am calling that as scalar matrix. Upper triangular matrix, lower triangular matrix. For upper triangular matrix, we can see diagonal entries are here 5, 2, 7, 1, and below that all non-diagonal entries are 0. So I'm calling this matrix A. You can observe, I'm just moving my cursor here. So this matrix is upper triangular matrix. For lower triangular matrix, what will going to happen? The elements above diagonal entries are 0. Yes, so I'm calling this is a lower triangular matrix. But both these matrices should be square matrix. Yes. Next concept is trace of matrix. What is mean by trace of matrix? It should be a square matrix. In the square matrix, I'm going to add diagonal entries. Yes, I have to add these diagonal entries. Whenever I'm adding these diagonal entries, 1 plus 4 plus 6 is equal to, here by mistakenly it is written as plus. Please consider it. 1 plus 4 plus 6 is equal to 11. I am just adding all diagonal elements. I am getting trace of matrix. The sum of all diagonal elements of a square matrix is called as trace of matrix. So trace of matrix A is 11. Please ignore this plus sign. In place of that, it is 11. Sorry, it is equal to sign. Please consider that. Yes. We know that transpose of matrix.